Santa, what time is it?
It's time to, oh my gosh, Christmas is coming.
Santa loves a big box, and he's definitely gonna have it with this one because he's gotta fit all of his toys in there.
This would make me a bad Santa right here.
Okay, you wanna talk about baller on a budget right here. Here's a 2017 BMW 540xi. When you talk about a clean car, you don't usually see a 17 in this condition. Not only does it have all the gear, but just an absolutely beautiful ride. It's got the fat rubber, right? It's got the tall rubber, 18-inch smoked wheels. This one's got the roof, got navigation, and again, 79,000 miles. Think about that. This car is 7 years old. So if this car was driven 11,000 miles a year, you'd be right there in that pocket. The average driver is driving 15,000 miles a year. So in a 17, 79,000 miles is absolutely perfect. And not only is it perfect with mileage, with equipment, but the price tag.
$22,295. We'll put this under your tree.
So $22,295 makes for an easy payment of
$389 a month.
So get online, cleancarscheap.com. Maybe you want to drive to the store, open 7 days a week, 585 State Route 31 in Bridgeport. We can't wait to see you online. We definitely can't wait to see you in the store. Here's an absolutely beautiful truck for you right here. Here's a 2021 Chevy Silverado RST. Now, what does the RST mean?
I have no idea, but it's pretty cool looking.
And he doesn't even know. This is really a trim package.
Talk about sleighs.
So the RST is gonna give you the 18-inch wheels, obviously. The color match bumpers, you usually find that on the Customs.
Okay.
But the RST is gonna be that next level up. So you do have that color match front end. The back end's also gonna be color matched.
Door handle.
Spray and liner. This one's got all the power options on the inside. This is brand new to our inventory. We put a price tag on it that's gonna be very aggressive. So typically on a 9,000 mile 21 like this, that has that pedigree, you're gonna find the truck priced over $40,000. The price tag on this is $37,695.
Yep.
Now Jimmy's the payment guy. Hit him with the payment.
$525.
So for $525 with tax and DMV down, you can get into a 9,000 mile truck, get the balance of the factory warranty, get the RST, get the color match bumpers, all the power gear inside, spray and liner. How do you miss that?
You don't.
You don't. You get online at cleancarscheap.com.
7 days a week.
Open 7 days a week, or maybe you want to make a trip into the store. Get online. Check this truck out, check out many more, because if you don't want the Chevy, we have Dodges, Fords, lifted trucks, vans, SUVs, whatever you're looking for, there's hundreds of vehicles in stock. So get online today, cleancarscheap.com. Can't wait to see you online. We definitely can't wait to see you in the store. Gentlemen, great moments are born from great opportunity. And this is what we have here tonight. You were born to sell cars. Each and every one of you, except for him. Wipe that smirk off your face. These franchise stores are done. It's all about the pre-owned. Let's put that show on. Let's move that item. Let's go out there and be the goats that we are. Well, folks, listen, Santa's getting a little bit attached to this one.
This is the Christmas present to myself.
Would you like to trade your sleigh in for this?
I would. Get me something lightning.
He would. This would get him to the houses in lightning speed. But not only would it get you there fast, it would get you there without any fuel, without any oil changes. Because it's.
I'd buy more presents.
You would buy more presents?
I would buy more presents for my people.
You give them out?
I would. You keep giving them out.
Okay. So whether he's filling a sleigh or he's trying to fill the back end of this truck, there's a lot of room in that bed too. There's also a ton of room in the crew cab. So one of the things you may not know with Ford is that they have one of the largest crew cabs in their 1500 series trucks. So let's get back to the options on this one, because not only are we talking about options, we're talking about trim level. Well, it's beyond trim level, isn't it?
Hilarious.
So with the Lightning, this is the all-electric, like we said, truck. This one has an MSRP of over $86,000 brand new.
But not here.
Yep. So when you get into the inside of this, not only is it beautiful on the outside, but you have a two-tone interior. You have a huge touchscreen in here, navigation, all the options.
Air-conditioned seats.
AC seats, heated steering wheel. I mean, it's got everything. You can imagine. Beautiful truck, but the price tag's even more beautiful. Priced out at what?
$44,725.
$44,725 puts this truck nearly half of what it was brand new, and not at the expense of high mileage. with 29,000 miles on it, you will not find another one like this.
Half the miles.
An absolute one-of-a-kind truck. So, what do you think? Want to
Half
trade?
the miles of shit.
You want to trade it?
I do.
So Santa might get his hands on this before you do. So you want to get online right now. Go to cleancarscheap.com. This one's at the Bridgeland Auto Brokers store. 585 State Route 31. You're going to find trucks like this. Maybe you're not looking for that $44,000 truck, but there's a lot of justification behind a payment like that when you're talking an electric truck.
Well, what do you mean,
So do
Rob?
the math. So $684 a month. There's no fuel. There's no oil changes. There's no
Spark plugs, there's no
None of it.
preventive maintenance, it's easy.
So at $100 a week that you might spend on fuel, subtract that off the payment, you're really paying $284 a month.
Right.
So where do you get a truck like this for $284, let alone?
I know
Exactly.
it. I know it.
You don't. So get online, cleancarscheap.com, or visit us, 585 State Route 31 in Bridgeport. We can't wait to see you online. We definitely can't wait to see you in the store. This is definitely the star of the show here now. Santa, no offense, tree, no offense. But if you want to talk about stunning, you want to talk about that eye-popping, beautiful drive-by, where did you get that thing? Here you go.
Bridgeland, that's what they would say.
That's it. 2023 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Altitude. What is the altitude given, Jimmy? Santa. Santa. What does it give?
We'll get that right. But listen, it gives you a lot of stuff.
Like,
A preferred package of sorts.
let me get into that. So the altitude's gonna give you something that most Jeeps don't have. Now, the blacked out wheels are part of that package. The color match bumpers, fenders, top. So it just gives you that seamless look that you don't get with your base model Jeeps. We talk about option packages. So with options, this has a $9,000 preferred package.
Whoa, check this out. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, Rob. Keep going. I gotta show this.
Excuse him. Tree.
Listen, that's okay. Listen, this is my thing. This is my thing.
Here's a sleigh that Santa would definitely love to own, but I think you'd rather sell it, wouldn't you, Santa?
I would. I'd like to put it underneath the tree.
Here, this 23 Jeep Wrangler is not only going to give you that altitude package, but it's going to give you the leather interior. It's going to give you that sky view top that opens from here to here. Navigation, diamond stitch seats. It just has a lot of options. Now, we're not talking the price tag that it was originally at $63,000, $64,000. We're talking $44,747. So, and that's priced like a Jeep without the options. So, if you're looking for that option package, maybe you want that one that nobody else has. You love the leather. You don't want to have to take the top off every time you want to enjoy it in the summertime. And you don't want a soft top. This is going to give you the blend of both worlds. And listen, I don't think we've had a nicer Jeep than this one.
Listen, for those people that are out there, Jeeps, Rob, taking those Tiger tops off, pain in the butt. Taking the whole back off, pain in the butt. Hit it with a switch, boom, it goes all back. And all of a sudden you have this. You can fly your sleigh.
It's got looks, it's got options, and it definitely has price. Price tagged at $44,747. You're not going to find another one at this price. With only 20,000 miles, this can be yours today. Get online to cleancarscheap.com or dial
633-7060.
315. You forgot.
Area code 315.
That's right.
633-7060.
We can't wait to see you online. We definitely can't wait to see you in the store. Okay, Tree, now this is your favorite. This moss green, when I pulled this thing in, you looked at it and you said, listen, you love moss. You do.
Better feel right at home.
You did. So, tell them what we got.
Got a 2020 Kia Telluride, again, moss green. Santa, awesome.
Santa's your show.
Oh,
Tell 'em.
the biggest thing is the butterscotch interior.
It is. So, tell them about the trim level.
Well, listen, this is the SX Rob with the V6.
So Santa's delivering a real one right here. So when you talk about trim levels, right? So obviously with any maker model, they have different trim levels, which mean your option packages. This one being the SX.
Has a lot of options.
It is. Tell them about a couple of those options.
Listen, one of the things I like best is the panel roof where it actually goes all the way back to here. The heated seats, the cooled seats, the bigger wheels.
That's it. So you have the double moonroofs, the butterscotch leather interior. When you talk about a nice modern interior with that large touchscreen, with the two-tone, the black, butterscotch, power, everything.
Captain's chairs, Rob.
Navigation, and that's a big one right there, those captain chairs. Because if you have children, you know that getting in and out of a third row seat that's not a split in the center is going to be nearly impossible.
I can tell you over the years I've been doing a lot of feet prints on the ceiling.
So usually climbing over that second row, you don't have that with this. So you have those captain's chairs, you have those 20-inch blacked out wheels, you have the double moonroof, you have the V6, and you have 45,000 miles.
What you really got is the low payment.
That's it. So the low payment is driven by a low price. So typically where you'd find these Tellurides with 60 or 70,000 miles to stay under $30,000, you got a 45,000 mile unit here with all the options. Hit them with a monthly payment.
$444.
So $444 a month is gonna put this one in your driveway with tax and DMV down. Maybe you don't have the tax and DMV. Maybe you have negative equity. Whatever your situation is, bring it to us because that's what we do.
Absolutely.
Open 7 days a week. You're gonna find professionals on the other side of that phone. They're gonna be able to get the job done. So whether you're looking for an SUV, a car, whatever price range you're looking for, we have them. Visit SyracuseCars.com, but this one's at Bridgeport.
Right.
So visit CleanCarsCheap.com because this one's gonna be at the Bridgeland location. You're gonna find an absolutely massive selection, a team that can get the job done. And listen, we can get this in your driveway before Christmas time. So we can't wait to see you online. We definitely can't wait to see you in the store. Okay, now we're bringing out the heavyweights.
What? Whoa.
You've been out for a little while.
I'm trimming up. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Jeep.
Okay, roll.
So here's a 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee L Summit.
Long wheelbase.
It is the long wheelbase, so this is going to give you that extra room in the back.
Third row.
And it is the Summit. So the Summit is the top of the Jeep.
It is.
It is. So the Summit's the absolute highest you can go when it comes to trim level. What is the Summit going to give you? The Summit's going to give you the diamond stitch seats. It's going to give you the panoramic roof. It's going to give you the 20-inch wheels. This one's in a white diamond pearl coat as well. Now, it's also got 14,000 miles on it.
Just a baby.
So with only 14,000 miles, and I have this sheet of paper in my hand because the biggest talking point when it comes to this are the competitors' prices. Now let's take a look at 3 of these competitively within 100 miles of our store. Here's one priced for $53,490 with 20,000 miles. Another one for $56,900 and another one for $55,900. You don't like that, Santa?
No, I don't.
He doesn't. So Santa does not like high prices.
Bah, humbug.
And listen, we didn't want to really bring out that $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 inventory, but when you're selling it that far below your competitors, you got to bring it out.
Well, give me a present then. Give me the price.
I'm going to give him the present. So take this Summit home for, and wait, they're going to love the price on this one, $47,995.
If I could take that gold star put on your chest right now, I would.
They would. So if you're looking for a deal, this is the one. If you're looking for a third row seat,
This is the one.
If you're looking for those diamond stitch seats,
Oh, here it comes. This is the one.
this is it. This is definitely the one. This is the one.
This is the one.
This is the star of the show. No offense, Tree. That's it. So get online right now. You're going to find this. You're going to find many more over 40 days in stock that have to go. Now, I started this thing out in the mid-50s. So over $8,000 in discount on our lot just that short period of time.
Early Christmas present.
That's it. So if you want to get behind the wheel of something that's going to be worth what you owe in 2 or 3 years, this is the one. So get online right now, cleancarscheap.com. Maybe you want this because this is the one.
This is the one.
Or maybe you want something else a little bit cheaper. Maybe you're looking for the truck.
Someone right now is going, baby, I think that's the one.
Are you having fun?
This is the one.
This is the one. So get online, cleancarscheap.com. You're going to find this and you're going to find a whole lot more. Why is everyone telling me you're a party Santa?
You know, I bring the party. I got fur in my eyes.
Okay, Santa, this is about the 5th take on this car, right? Santa Claus, listen, and I really weird calling you Santa.
Number 6.
Okay, Santa.
7.
Ready for take number 10. Here we go, folks. Here's price point for you. So we've shown you that we have those trucks. We've shown you that we have those Highline SUVs, but we like to also bring out those vehicles that are gonna fit a lot of budgets, right? Because we have a wealth of customers looking for that under $15,000 vehicle. A, they're looking for it for payment purposes.
Bingo.
They're looking for it because, listen, it's a second or a third vehicle.
Bingo.
They don't want to tie a lot of money up. And when they're doing that, it's a little bit tougher to find something that's going to give you the quality, you know, that you find in a $25,000 or a $30,000 vehicle. Well, we definitely hit on all cylinders with this one. That's right. So let's take this 21 Kia Forte LXS with 75,000 miles on it. Now, the biggest part about this car is going to be what has been done to it prior to sale.
Reconditioning process.
Reconditioning. So with us, you're going to get those new tires. You're going to get those new brakes. You're not going to have to put any maintenance into this vehicle for quite a while. So
something to be proud of.
that is. So
no shortcuts.
Right. So what's the difference of buying from a dealer that's reputable, that's let's say franchise, for example? Why do a lot of customers want to go to that franchise? Why do they feel more comfortable in a franchise? Well, because they have a reputation to uphold, you know, and they're less likely to put the reputation on the line for an inferior product.
Right.
Well, you're gonna get the same with us because our size, our reputation, we pride ourselves on that. Okay. And there's not a lot of vehicles that are gonna be in this segment that we can offer under $15,000 that meet the criteria that we require.
Right.
This particular one does. So this 2021 Kia Forte LXS not only has brand new tires, brand new brakes, smells absolutely brand new.
It does.
But it fits Christmas trees in the trunk too. So if you want a tree, it's been sitting in there for about 15, 20 minutes.
9 takes later.
9 takes later because we wanted to show that it's got a lot of space. So here's a vehicle with a lot of trunk space, a lot of interior room. Gonna get you, I don't even have to talk about fuel mileage because you can only imagine it's gonna give you a ton of fuel.
What it doesn't have is a lot of expense.
It doesn't. So at $14,888, it's gonna put them at a payment of
$229.
$229 a month. So that's a lot of car for $229.
It is indeed.
Santa. So get on down to Bridgeland Auto Brokers. You're gonna find this right here at 585 State Route 31, or get online. If you wanna look at some other vehicles that we have within that price point, you're gonna find those too.
Right.
So cleancarscheap.com, that's at our original tag. You're gonna find hundreds of vehicles online. Maybe you have that trade that's just really holding you back and you say, listen, I got a vehicle that I owe a little bit too much on. I got problem credit and I don't think I can get approved. Well, pick up that phone and call us because that's what we do. We have people
what we do.
7 days a week, credit professionals on site. How do you miss?
You don't.
You don't miss with us. Cleancarscheap.com. We can't wait to see you online, and we definitely can't wait to see you in the store. So here's a 2018 Chevy Tahoe Premier. Now the Premier is gonna be top of the food chain, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I bought this one myself. I paid a little bit too much for it, so it's actually priced at a losing position for us. And it's not an old unit, it's a brand new unit. But when I saw the condition of this, the white, the right wheels, the DVD, the captain seats in the second row, the black leather interior that you can absolutely eat off of, I knew this one wouldn't last.
I left some cookie crumbs in there.
So, Jimmy, this one's got a little bit higher mileage than what we typically show.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But when you buy them real clean like this, when you see them like this, you can't pass them up. So the nice thing about this Tahoe is where you would typically find this at $60,000, $70,000. This 18 with 90,000 miles has a price tag of $32,888 with a payment of
$569.
So $569 a month to make this yours.
It's an easy one.
So if you have kids, maybe they like to travel with their friends, you do soccer, cheerleading, whatever you do.
Maybe you like a 6.2 liter versus the 5.3. That's the big one.
So the 6.2 liter is going to tow anything you want to tow, whether it be a boat, a camper, you're going to get the job done.
Maybe you like 22-inch wheels.
Maybe.
Don't hear that very often.
So at $32,888 or a payment of $569 a month, there's going to be a lot of people looking for this one.
Take your Santa cap off.
Visit us at cleancarscheap.com or dial 315-633-7060. Open 7 days a week. We can't wait to see you online. We definitely can't wait to see you in the store. Okay. How you feeling? It's tough. You got a lot of work ahead.
Tough work.
You got a lot of work ahead of you. What are you doing, man?
Kind of how it would feel if I got out of this car.
You would.
Different when I'm getting out of my Slade. I don't have that feel. But anyway, kick it.
Santa Claus. He's out of his mind. So Santa, listen, we got a perfect one here. We got a perfect one for under 20 grand.
I love this color.
Trying to find those luxury cars that are under 20 grand are very difficult because there's a lot of people that want those, right? Most people are on a budget and most people like luxury. Well, here's a perfect blend of that. 2018 Mercedes-Benz C300. This is the 4MATIC, so this is the all-wheel drive. Got that dark navy blue with the cashmere interior, right? Which I consider perfect color combo. Nav.
Yeah, I like the name is called Lunar.
Lunar blue. It's got that lunar blue with that cashmere interior. Perfect, right? So let's get right to the meat and potatoes with this one. $18,995 is gonna put this 18 Mercedes C300 all-wheel drive in your driveway. It's gonna get you around in the snow with no problem.
Tree, tell them the payment.
We're looking at $299 a month.
She said it real loud. She's like $299 a month. Good job, Tree.
There you go. So you're looking for that baller on a budget vehicle. Maybe you're not a baller and you say, listen, I'm not a baller. Don't categorize me as that. Young lady wants a nice vehicle. You want to be able to look the part when you're pulling up to that
Club.
the club. There you go. Thank you. Save me right there. 2018 Mercedes-Benz C300 priced at $18,995. Like Tree said, $299 a month is going to put this bad boy in your driveway. 61,000 miles. It hits on almost every single cylinder, right? Condition, mileage, price.
But nah.
You can't get that done everywhere. Get online, look at this car, look at many more. We can't wait to see you online, and we definitely can't wait to see you.
At the store.
Yeah, at the store. Santa.
Yes.
Here we go. Here's a nice sled for you.
Ooh, I like
2021 GMC Sierra Elevation. Now, what is the Elevation, Tree? I'm going to give you a fifth try. What's the Elevation have? Tell those folks at home.
It's got the big box.
It's got
No.
What else?
It's got the,
Too many trees. Anyway.
That's right. So color match bumpers, 20-inch wheels, right?
Yeah.
And that 5.3 liter engine with a few options on the inside. That's the Elevation. Now let's talk about what's unique to this Elevation. This has the X31 package. The X31 is the equivalent of a Z71 package.
Bingo.
Right? Now, you're gonna get the 6.5-foot box on this. So contractors, people that use it for any sort of work, they typically call and they say, hey, listen, I'm looking for a crew cab truck because I need it for my family or my guys on the jobs or whatnot, but I also need a 6.5-foot box, and
Rare.
very rare. 9 times out of 10, I can't come up with that truck.
Usually the 5.5-foot box.
It is. So usually guys and gals have to settle for the smaller box.
Or they're compromising the cab style, going to a double cab
That's
versus
it.
a crew cab.
That's it.
You get
So
the 6.5-foot box.
with those crew cabs really kind of phasing out, it's been at the expense of box space. So this is gonna give you both. This is gonna give you that room, that box. This has the multi-pro tailgate. That's probably the nicest option on this truck.
And the tow mirrors.
It's got the tow mirrors on it. It's got the center console as well, which is a big option for me because I just like the functionality of it. It's very comfortable. I can put my phone in there, stuff.
Whether you want the look, whether you want the functionality, whether you want the tow mirrors, whether you want the big box,
That's
it's
it.
not at all.
So this truck last night was priced at $37,995. As I'm pricing these, I dropped it by $1,000. It belongs at $37,900 with only 50,000 miles on a 2021 with all of this equipment, and in this condition, $36,995 is an absolute steal. So get this one in your driveway. Monthly payments, Santa?
$565, Rob.
$565 a month is going to get that done for you. So whether you have problem credit, negative equity in a trade, maybe you have just the perfect scenario. You have none of that. You say, listen, I just like the truck. Come on in, we're going to be able to help everybody with almost every situation. That's what we do. With our team of pros on the other end of those phones, on the other end of those computers, we have the ability through the relationships with our lenders to get things done that most can't. CleanCarsCheap.com, get online right now, take a look at these trucks, maybe fill that credit application out, maybe put your trade information, let's get some of that work done ahead of time.
Open every single day.
Every single day. And whatever we can do to make that easy for you so that when you get here, it's a seamless experience, we're prepared to do that for you. We can't wait to see them online, right, Santa?
That's right.
Santa's going to see you at home pretty shortly, huh?
I am. So you better be good.
Better leave some cookies out for him too. Would you put tree on the roof of one of these?
I'll put it next to me. Look at my ornaments.
You would. So you would. Yeah, good idea. So You would definitely be doing it in style because with this 2015 Land Rover,
Range Rover.
excuse me, is Land Rover Range Rover?
Yes.
A Range Rover is a Land Rover, right? So here's your Range Rover. Now this is not your average Range Rover. This is your autobiography.
Which is the
What's that mean?
top of the food chain.
When you're talking about Range Rover, autobiography is top of the food pile. Now, you want to talk about an absolutely meticulous vehicle. For a 2015 with only 64,000 miles on it, you typically expect a little bit of rust. Maybe you'd expect a little bit of road rash on the wheels. It has absolutely none of that. So, cleaner than most 2024s on our lot.
Clean. Suppression's clean.
Very clean. Santa, it is clean. Yeah. So 2015 Range Rover autobiography. Now here's the ticket. We started this vehicle out at $34,995. Okay, and let's face it, a 2015. Not everybody has the ability to obtain the credit for that. It's not the easiest one, would you say?
I would say that is accurate.
Right. So although you can't find another one around, $34,995 is
The going rate.
that's what it's worth. So we put it out there, looking to see if we can get that. At this point, we're losing. We dropped that price to $29,625. So, and now here's what's happening. Now all of a sudden your lead conversion starts to go through the roof. So when you go to a third-party site, as a dealer, how we look at things, we have what's called a VDP and we have what's called an SRP. An SRP is the general search. When you go in there and you say, hey, I'm looking for a Range Rover or an Audi, it's got to be under 50,000 miles and I want red, white, or blue. That would be your SRP, right? So if this vehicle comes up in that wide search that you made, we got an SRP. When you click on our specific vehicle, that's a vehicle, that's the BDP. So what we're looking for is a 2.5% conversion, not to talk car,
Technical guy.
not to talk cars, but I always think the science behind what we do is very
But we are
interesting.
talking cars.
Right. So this vehicle has a 6.5 conversion, which means the lead count is going through the roof at that price. And listen, when we want to get rid of something, we know how to do it, don't we?
We do. We
So
slash.
if you're looking for that, call it a baller on a budget, I'd say that qualifies for that.
And then some.
If you just want an absolutely pristine Highline vehicle, this is the one right here. So if you want the highest trim level you can get, you want that two-tone interior, you want that interior that's gonna just impress whoever gets on the inside with you, that's the one.
Had a sign that said, this is the one.
And let's face it, listen, if you're looking for an autobiography, you wanna impress, right? And you're gonna get the job done with this one. 64,000 miles on a 2015 is absolutely unbelievably low, right? It's an unbelievable price tag because at over $100,000 brand new, how do you miss? You
Yeah.
don't. So get online right now at cleancarscheap.com. You're gonna see this Range Rover. Hopefully you're gonna see it by the time this commercial airs, but if it's not there, we're gonna have many others like it. You're gonna find vehicles that have low mileage for the model year. You're gonna find vehicles that are priced thousands below market. We're gonna be able to get it done too, whether you have negative equity, you have problem credit, you wanna get online, send that credit application in, or dial. Just pick that phone up.
315-633-7060, 7 days a week. The remix.